Can you stop that? Seriously, that's my shirt. They're insane. Good morning, guys. It is Dorothy, and that's a big squirrel. There's like a really, really big squirrel. I thought it was a cat, but it's a squirrel climbing the tree up at the front of the yard. So today I'm gonna go and run some errands. I'm gonna go like to Tractor Supply, pick up a curbside order there. We definitely need salt for our well house, for our water softener. We're getting that calcium buildup in our water again. It's not bad for you to drink, but it like grosses me out to drink it. I don't know, I have like a mental block on drinking water whenever I see that in there. And then I have to go to Lowe's as well. We have some remodeling stuff to pick up from there for a couple repairs on the house that we're doing. And then also to pick, I think, some plumbing stuff that Steven was gonna need for his plumbing job that he was doing from this last weekend. And then I need hay and pig feed, so I'm gonna do all that today, and most of my day is probably gonna be spent in town. I try to do that on Mondays or Tuesdays, especially Tuesdays, because on Mondays our favorite feed store, it's a local feed store, his name's Carlos, and it's Crossroads Feed Store. We like to use him a lot because he's like super helpful and he always has the best stuff, and he's closed on Mondays, so we try to shoot for Tuesdays for our errands. But I really needed pig feed and I really need hay for the goats, so I'm gonna go and do all that. It's a beautiful day this morning. Like, it's nice. It's a little chilly. Now, let's see, it's only 67 out there. That's surprising. It's been pretty warm lately, but I'm enjoying the nice cool air and just the pretty sunshine. Yesterday it was like super gloomy. We spent all day at church and hung out with the pastor and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna run to town and take you guys along with me. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, and we can come back and play with the baby goats, because those are my new favorite things to play with on the farm. All right, let's go, guys. So I am back home. It didn't take as long as I thought it would. I don't think I can fit anymore in the truck. I've got salt, I've got pig feed, I've got hay. I don't feel like there's something else. Oh yeah, I forgot that I left the extra bag of compost in there, and then we also had the cinder blocks from when we redo the plumbing to our well house. Rep, can I see you? What are you doing? I want to see your bag. I want to see if you got more. Hi, Mama. What are you doing? Hi. You're usually not someone to let me love on you. You doing okay? Hi, Billy. Hi. Really? You want some hay? Don't. No. He always does that. Right whenever I'm there. So I'm gonna get everything unloaded, and then I have an update for you guys on our babies, on Tushy's babies, and how they're doing, and can't wait to show you guys them and how well they are doing. So let's get this stuff unloaded first, and then we can play. Alright guys, so the only thing that I have to unload next is we got some concrete and I need to put that in the shop away from the water because I don't know if you can see back there, it looks like it's gonna rain. We have a small percentage today and it was sprinkling on me a second ago. So I want to get that taken care of. I'm gonna show you guys these babies because they have like, at least the male, so the female didn't really get sick, but the male was like really sick. He is having seizures, have a lot of neurological problems, and it's called polio, but I want to clarify. So the polio is short for like this really long word that starts with polio. It has nothing at all to do or in reference to like what we get or what we could get as humans called polio. It's not that. Another name that people call it is PEM. So what we were doing was we were giving hay and letting them out to get green grass, but we weren't letting them have enough of that. We were giving them too much grain, which, I mean, it makes sense. After me and Steven thought about it, we were like, well, when these goats are in the wild, they don't have access to grain. They're not eating grain all the time. They're eating hay, or not even hay. You know, they're foraging. They're eating grass and clover and trees, and apparently they like to eat hair too. But look. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? You look so much better, don't you? Hey, bud. So he was getting an injection every 8 hours, so I got up at 2 a.m. and then again before we left for church yesterday, and then again last night, and he hasn't had an injection since. And I have hay on me, so they're trying to eat the hay that I have on me. So he hasn't had any problems since that first injection. He did really well on the road. Didn't you, buddy? Hi. How are you doing? You doing okay? Yeah? So he's doing a whole bunch better. So with this PEM, it causes like the pH balance to be messed up in their rumen, and they can't fight off the bad bugs, and they start fighting off the good bugs, and it can lead to neurological issues, which is why he was having the seizures. And that thiamine definitely helped. It's a thiamine deficiency that causes that, and if you don't catch it within 24 to 48 hours, your goat isn't going to survive usually. Now, if you can, the sooner you get that thiamine in them, the better it is. You know, we feed all organic, and the vet did say that if you are feeding grain, like maybe you don't have enough for them to forage, then stick to a grain that has ammonium chloride in it. It's a salt, and it helps with all of that and prevents it. And it's not often that you get this. It can be a rare situation that you get something like this in your herd, and it only happens in babies, so you usually don't have to worry about it in the older goats. Hey, buddy. Hey. I really still think that your name should be Dude. Can I help you? I had the spotlight on Dude, not you, on Dude. Ew. Oh. I'm sorry, I had to sneeze. Excuse me. What you doing? I will tell you, ever since he got sick though, he has been by my side. And whenever he was having the seizures, like, he knew it was happening, and he was coming up and loving on me and getting close to me. He knew I was going to take care of him and protect him. But everybody's doing good, and there's some grain that spilled on the ground that this one over here is like bound to just eat. She thinks that she needs to eat it all. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, Stretch. You're so sweet. So we also bought them some alfalfa pellets to mix in with their grain. The vet said that that's a really good thing to add to them whenever they're in the stall. And I plan to actually let them out and get some of the green grass and hopefully eat our clover before it starts to seed. And then we have sticker burrs all over the yard again. And then The only other thing that I have to do today is I need to get the salt into the well house, into the water softener, and I also need to get the pig's feeder, or not their feeder, but I need to put all the pig feed into the feed bin. But because we have both sets of goats separated, I can't go out there by myself to take care of all that, because Tushy and Jules, they like to run out, and we don't want the babies to see the mamas right now, because that helps when they don't see them. It'll help to not have them hollering and dependent on mom. Excuse me, ma'am. She bumped the camera. So what I'm gonna do is, either if Steven can get a break at work, or if he can, or after he gets off work, sorry, when he gets off work, he's gonna help me with all that, so that way I don't have to fight with Jules and Tushy. I was like, well, I can just let Billy and Rip out into the main part of the yard, and then, you know, put Jules and Tushy in the small part of the pasture. But then he had a good point. They would eat our garden, and we don't want that. So I'm just gonna wait for him to get off work and then just take care of everybody else. I'm just happy everybody's doing good. I'm glad God protected our babies. What? Are you eating that hay? What you doing? You have hay in your bucket over here. Do you not like it? Y'all just want to eat my hay. Really? You like to be all up in the camera, huh? Alright guys, well that's all I have for you guys today. I'm just going to keep taking care of these babies. And I'm going to keep a closer eye on Dude. I think that's going to be his name, Dude. Let me know. We still haven't named any of these babies. We need some names for you guys. Alright guys, well we love you, and we will see you in the next video.